Ninjago is a very solid and grounded LEGO theme. It strives for realism and actual physics, while putting a mystical twist on everything. I love Ninjago, but as I've stated in a few of my other videos, it's far from perfect. I've already talked about some of the mistakes of Ninjago, but what about those weird things that really aren't mistakes? Well, that's what I'm here to talk about today. I've created a list of 5 things that have come out of Ninjago that I find to be a little strange. These mysteries can range from small and minor to large and pretty much game-changing. Basically, anything goes here. These things just need a little bit more of an explanation than others. Be sure to keep in mind though that this list is strictly my opinion, and should not be taken as fact. With that being said, let's get right into the list. I'm sure you all know this, but Zane's true identity reveal is probably one of the best twists I have ever seen from a piece of media. I didn't expect it, and neither did the characters in the show itself, but something has always bothered me about the build-up to that episode. We've already known that Zane was a little different, and Sensei Wu had said it himself, but how did Zane himself not realize what was going on? How can you not tell that you're a robot? He has definitely interacted with humans since his memory was erased, so he must have noticed something was up. How do you not realize that your human features are not the same as some other humans around you? I don't know. I like the twist, but the more I think about it, the more I just accept it. And that's why it's down here at number 5. This is probably the biggest mystery of them all. During the ninja's search for the tomb of the first Spinjitzu master, they entered an area of an underground trail, in which they all caught glimpses of their future selves. Kai, Zane, and Jay all found themselves, and their future looked fairly bright. They were older, wiser, and appeared to be senseis. Of course, Cole couldn't see his, and that's a mystery within itself, and I've already done countless videos on that subject. But yeah, I'm curious to see what the fates of the ninja will do to the series as a whole. Maybe it would be a great finale, and I would be all up for an ending like this. It makes me curious what Lloyd's fate will be, because of course he was absent during the scene, and I'm even more curious about Cole's. The first Spinjitzu master was very much into prophecy and future events, so I hope this will play out well for both the ninja and the show itself. In Season 7, the ninja were introduced to a very different and unique ally in the form of the new Samurai X. As I'm sure you all know, Samurai X was actually the secret identity of Nia from the first 4 seasons, but when she became the water ninja, she abandoned that role. Of course, now the mysterious samurai is back, and he or she is even more mysterious than the original. We know very little about the new samurai, but I suspect we'll learn more as time goes on. The new samurai is certainly lacking in terms of fighting ability, but I feel that's simply because of the lack of screen time he or she had during Season 7. Overall, I can't wait to see what this new samurai has in store, and I can't wait to finally figure out who exactly this is. This is a subject that I've already done a video on, but considering how many people still request I talk about this, it's pretty evident to me that a lot of you have not seen it. So here we go. Chen needed every elemental power for his staff, right? I mean, that's the only way he could really get his spell to work. Well, he succeeded in his attempt, and managed to turn himself and his followers into Anacondri warriors. However, Ninjago fans around the world were very much confused when, in the very next season, 2 more elements were introduced, those being wind and water. And we were even more confused during Season 7, when the element of time was revealed. Okay, now we have a little bit of a problem. I've theorized in the past that the reason Chen didn't need these elements is because their respective users either had not unlocked their powers yet, or they simply were not around. Nia hadn't unlocked her powers, and Mora was in the Cursed Realm. Also, the time element was absorbed into the Time Blades, which were no longer in the overworld. Because of this, those elements were not required for the spell. I don't know, I think this is a pretty solid answer, but I hope we get something official soon. This is another instance that I've spoken of in a different video, but can we please get an answer for Zane's dream in episode 4? In this episode he dreamt about the Green Ninja, and what power he possessed. He was fighting Lord Garmadon, which I guess is kind of what the prophecy stated, but that's not what I want to focus on here. In a future episode, Garmadon uses his mega weapon to turn the ninja into children. Somebody asks Zane if they're dreaming, and he replies with the phrase, "Ninjroids don't dream." Yeah, okay. Tommy Andreasen has already addressed this on Twitter by stating that this was not a dream, but a vision. Okay, I can see that, or rather I could have seen that if Zane was not asleep at the time. And that's another thing. How come Zane needs to sleep? I've never understood how some shows portray the robot characters as needing to sleep, but that's neither here nor there. I don't know. A vision while sleeping seems like nonsense to me. I mean, it's basically a dream, right? Like many other things on this list, we just don't know for sure. So thank you guys so very much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, feel free to give it a thumbs up rating and be sure to hit that subscribe button, guys. It really means a lot to me. Don't forget to leave a comment stating what you thought of the video, or if you just had a general comment, that's fine too. Also, don't forget to leave your video suggestions down below as well for a chance to have your idea featured as an actual video sometime later on. Thank you guys so very much for watching. My name is TannerFishies, and with that, I bid you farewell.